Hello everybody, my name is Sumbia. Welcome back to episode 2 of Let's Play Lost Magic. Last time we left off, we were just told by Grandma to head up here to Tamada Village to deliver some healish. Let's see, first of all, we have to head to the Wetwood Forest. Yeah. And we'll start seeing these blue question marks on the map. Those basically mean that there's an event there. Meaning a battle or dialogue or something like that. So, let's just get started. Whoa, is that thunder? Quick, Parakiru, let's go. The most useless characters, and kind of, I don't know, I didn't ever really feel like he had a point. He's a bird thing. What? That sound of magic lightning? No one could be using magic so high up, Parakiru. Parakiru. I don't know. It can be so odd sometimes. Grr. Hey, no need to get upset. Birds obviously growl. Grrr. What, an Orcus? What are monsters doing here? Parakiru, get in my bag, quickly hide. I think my magic is enough to deal with a mere Orcus. And the bird really is kind of useless, in my opinion. It's kind of what he does, he just hides in your bag. So the bird is apparently because our guy speaks bird, he understands perfectly what this what this bird is saying to him. To check his status, and he's trying to remind you how to check your status at all times. The blue bar on the top is your HP. If it runs out, you'll die. The yellow bar is your MP. That runs out, you'll be able to use magic for a little bit. Like I said last episode about the magic. Oh, touching an enemy in the same way will show me their status too. Interesting. I'll have to give it a try. Because he speaks bird. I don't understand, honestly. Alright, here we get to our first real battle. As you can see on the top of the status screen, there is a timer. You have 5 minutes to complete this battle. For early missions like this, that's not a problem, but for later missions, it can be a hassle. Some missions give you more time, some give you a little bit less, I believe. So you just start off by going down here and killing these two monsters. And you go and take a look around the map. We have 3 Orcus up here and 2 little mushy guys up there. Oh, there's a 4th Orcus down there too. So we just want to move forward. Use a variety of magic because we don't want to be stuck into only high fireball. Hey, well, it's nice. Later places it can be a hassle. And recover your mana a little bit between short engages. At this point, you should be able to kill most of these before they reach you. If they hit you, you can easily just pop a heal like that before you move on to the next one. Now move down here. Fire a little device at him. Fireball, he's dead. At least these new, well, not new, we saw them in the tutorial, but this time we've actually seen them where they can actually fight back. And with that, it just leaves one more for the first mission. And dead. And that's the end of basically the first mission. With that, we get the XP again, and we'll see how the magic screen's going. Leading towards fire, like I expected. With that, concludes your very first battle. Still, it's strange to encounter monsters here. In fact, this is the first time I've ever seen them this deep into the forest. And then the bird decides to freak out a little bit more. The thunder seems to have stopped too. Guess I was just imagining it, obviously. With that, we can continue on to the next question mark, but if you feel like you want a little bit more EXP on the side, there is, if you move down here to this part of the Wetwood Forest, there's another short little battle, which I think we'll probably be getting into later. For now, let's just continue on to the Tamada Village. At last, I made it. Chief, are you home? Hello? Who's there? Oh, hello. That, It's an odd accent, in my opinion. Isaac, good to see you. Hello. Grandma told me to bring this healish to you. Thanks, I know I've asked a lot of your grandma, but thanks to her magic healish, my little Natsu is almost fully recovered. When she was infected by that monster's poison, I prepared myself for the worst. I can't thank you and your grandma enough for this. No problem. Grandma always makes delicious stew from the game you give us. Without your hunting skills, we'd be eating roots and leaves every night. Don't worry, it's all balanced out. Ha, you've got your head screwed on right, young man. Perhaps we have your grandma to thank for that too. Well, I guess so. She knows her stuff, but she is pretty strict. You can't afford to slack off around someone who can always make lightning strike. Actually, make lightning strike, oops. No, I must be patient. I need to become strong enough to go and search for my parents. Of course, that's right. I hope you are able to find them soon, Isaac. Who's there? Boss, we've got trouble. What's the matter, man? Take a deep breath. Calm down. Monsters. We've been attacked by monsters again. The timber company has lost more men. Curse those vile beasts. We'll never get the road restored if they carry on like this. It's hopeless. This sounds like a job for me. Magic is the best weapon to defeat monsters, after all. Isaac, wait. Be careful. You hear? I'll be right there with as many men as I can find. With that, we get into our second small little battle. This time at Shamada Village. This one's a little bit more open. So he just starts with this guy coming right at you. And then, let me see this map. Bottom's the only one with 2 in it. Yeah, basically getting a accurate drawing with your fire magic right now will kill most things. Let's see. Don't worry about getting hit, because the healing spell's really strong at this point in the game, and really strong later in the game. I'm not gonna get hit with that. Good work. Good work. And move over here. This guy's by himself. You can easily just get the jump on him. And move up over here for the final Orcus. And with that, you complete your, oh, actually, there's a little bit more to this level. And with that, you defeat all the monsters, a round of applause. Impressive, you got some real skill there, boy. You must have quite a master. Who's there? And this we meet a new character, Leonard. Do excuse me, my name is Leonard. I am a student of magic just like you. Leonard, you're a mage? That's right. You have potential, instinct. If you train well, I can see you'll be a powerful mage. Really? Of course. But when battling monsters, magic will only help you so much. It is not without limits. Magic has limits. You haven't felt them yet? Think, mages are only human. You might be able to withstand a hit from an Orcus. Anything bigger will cut you in half. No matter how much you practice, the fangs of a dragon will still tear you apart, right? Well, you're right, but I don't like how that sounds. Fear not, for you can turn the power of monsters to your own advantage. After all, monsters were created by humans in the first place. What? Humans created monsters? Well, you don't need to hear about that right now. Now then, just follow my lead. Okay. Before I forget, first I'll give you this rune. This we get a new rune that, if you don't really pay attention to, can be a pain to draw. The Dark Rune is the power to capture monsters. Weakening a monster first makes it easier to capture. Now, draw the rune and capture a monster. With that, we're right up here, so we move down here. And... actually, tempo. And once you have captured some monsters, you can use them to form your very own battalion. My own battalion of monsters. That's right. You can use the lineup screen to line up monsters to your unit, using your unit points. As your level increases, so will your unit points, allowing you to deploy a stronger force. Understand? Yes. I'll show up the lineup screen after this area. Stronger monsters require more unit points, so line them up carefully. I'm sure you're up to the task anyway. Now then, I'll show you how to command your monsters in battle. And now we get the monster tutorial. Let's see. By this level, unless you did the one on the side, like I said, the other Wetwood Forest, you should be about level 4. If you did the Wetwood Forest, you should be about 5, maybe almost 6. Around there. Yeah. And it just basically instantly sends you into another little mission here, where you get to learn to control your monsters. Controlling your monsters is relatively easy. Try commanding them to help you out, I guess. If I got powerful magic of my own, I won't need monsters to help me out, will I? You're quite the bold one now, aren't you? But you're wrong. Monsters are vital for protection and for inflicting more damage in battle. You're still not quite convincing me. Then try it out and see for yourself. You'll come around. First touch that monster in front of you, then get it to open that chest over there. So basically just touch it like you would yourself, and click it open this chest. Easy enough, huh? You can also tell a group of monsters what to do with one simple command. You can use the stylus to draw a circle on the screen, draw one around a group of monsters, or you can just kind of place and drag. Actually, can you draw a circle? I don't even know. Basically you can tell them all what to do at once. Yeah, you can use this when moving in mass, when launching concentrated attacks, and for protection. And with that, a group of monsters spawn down there. Yeah, I don't think drawing a circle works, but whatever. You leave your monsters down here. Also, on the side now. Oh, actually, no, you can't move them, I forgot. Basically, you just tell your monsters to chase this guy down. I think the other one moved up here. Chase this guy down. The Orcus at the beginning, I think, are some of the most reliable monsters. They're rather tanky, and they do a good amount of damage. Plus, you get 3 of them at once. They, I find them to be quite strong at this point in the game. And I use them for a majority of the early game. Just because I don't really like some of the other monsters that you can get. So I'll be showing off a good amount of them. Alright. Yeah, if one of your monsters is defeated, it'll just return to your wand. Call it out again in the next battle, but the current battle will be tougher because you have one less monster. You can equip monsters with items to cover their weaknesses, try to keep them alive. Do you think you can handle all this? Sure, no problem. Go on then. And with this we actually can use Isaac now. This monster will go for you down here. It's... oh, I guess I can... there we go. And that's how you basically capture a monster. Get them low and use the dark room. That is move over here. Nobody's helping this little Orcus fight. And you can use your healing to heal the monsters. That was the other use I said there was for it. One of the best parts about monsters is you can basically put them in front. So they'll drag the aggro from the monster, which will allow you to just sit in the back and cast magic. Or just heal them up as they fight, because they'll do a good amount of damage. So, just kind of switch between healing and firing your own magic, and fighting monsters is rather easy. We're almost at the 15-minute mark, so let's hurry up this battle. Let's see. Yeah, we have about a minute left. Come on, give me some magic. Oh, and we win. And just in time too, we're almost at the 15-minute mark, like I said. With that, you get level 5 in this mission, and as you can see, your monsters can also level up. Alrighty. And with that, completes the Tomato Village. And we also found an item in that one chest we opened earlier, which is the life bracelet. Increases the HP of your monsters. We also got a Mr. Mushy. I'll get more into that in the next episode. With that ends episode 2 of Lost Magic. See you next time on Let's Play Lost Magic. Have a good night.